Hello students, in this video we are going to study the remaining part of the chapter 3. The chapter name is Developmental Journey of Seed, class 5, subject EVS GCERT. So before starting the remaining part, let me recall what we had learned in the previous video of this chapter. So in the starting we had seen what is the development and what is the meaning of journey. So in that we had seen that development is a process that creates growth, progress or positive change in any living organism or in living things like human beings, animals, plants, so they can make the development. Then we had seen the meaning of the journey. So journey is an act of traveling from one place to another place, or you can say from one state to another state. So in this chapter we are going to study this developmental journey of the seed from seed to tree. Then after we had seen a story of the lucky seed. So from that story we had seen that what are the basic requirements that a seed requires to develop or to grow in a tree. So it requires sunlight, air, nutrition from the soil and water to development or to develop from seed to tree or for the growth of the seed. Then after from some picture we had answered the questions that are given on your page number 21 of the textbook. Then we had seen one activity. This was given in your homework that you have to take some seeds and then after you have to break that seeds and in this table you have to write the name of the seeds with two equal halves or the seeds which have broken into pieces or turn into powder form and the seeds whose pieces or powder of the seeds leaves the oily spot on the paper during the rubbing. So this activity was given in your homework. So from this activity we had seen that the seeds having broken into two equal halves but leaving no oily marks on the paper during rubbing, so those kind of seeds are known as the pulses. Then we had seen what is the cereals. So the seeds which turn into broken pieces or powder are known as the cereals. The examples of pulses are we had seen that is peas, gram, that are the pulses. The example of cereals are wheat, corn, rice. These are the some of the cereals. And then we had seen what is oil seeds. So the seeds that release oil while breaking into pieces or making paste or powder. When you rub this kind of seed, you will find oily patch on the paper. So this kind of seeds are known as the oil seeds. And such kind of seed of the example of this kind of seeds are groundnut, almond. So these are the some of the oil seeds. So now let we see the example of these pulses, cereals and oil seeds. So you can check your answer from here. Here the name of the or example of the some of the pulses are given to you, that is green gram, Bengal gram, peas and pigeon peas. So these are the example of pulses. When you will break this kind of seeds, you will find two equal halves of these seeds and they will not leave the oily marks on the paper while rubbing. So that's why these seeds are known as the pulses. These are the some of the examples of cereals like wheat, corn, rice and millet. So these are the cereals. When you break this kind of seeds or when you turn into piece, it will turn into pieces, small pieces or in the powder form. So these are the known as the cereals, that is wheat, corn, rice and millet. It may be possible you had written the some other example of these cereals, then it is also okay. Here I had wrote some of the example of cereals and pulses and oil seeds. So at the last, these are the some of the examples of oil seeds, that is custard, groundnut, mustard and almond. So these are the oil seeds, the seeds they are releasing oil while breaking into pieces or making paste, or you can say powder. So that's why these are known as the oil seeds. So now let we see how these seeds look like. So this is the green gram, which is the example of pulses. When you will break this kind of seed, this will turn into two equal half. So this is green gram that we had seen first one. Next we had seen in the pulses, that is Bengal gram. So this is the Bengal gram. How the Bengal grams look like. So this is Bengal gram. Next, third number we had written peas. So this is the peas. This is the green peas. People are also using dried or frozen peas. So this is the peas, one example of pulses. Next is pigeon peas. So this is pigeon peas. It is also in the green, or you can say, or you can also use in the dried form or frozen form. So this is the pigeon peas. So these are the some of the example of pulses, that is green gram, Bengal gram, peas and pigeon peas. So now let we see the example of cereals. First in that we had wrote wheat. So this is wheat, picture of wheat. Next we had written corn. So this one is corn, that is already you know. Next we had written rice. So this is the rice, and here the seeds of the rice is also shown to you. These are the seeds of the rice, and here rice is shown to you. Next is millet. So this one is the millet. So these are the some of the examples of cereals, that is wheat, corn, rice and millet, that we had seen how this kind of cereals look like. Now next we had wrote the different oil seeds. In that first we had wrote castor. So this is the castor seeds from which we can get the castor oil. Next in the oil seeds we had written groundnut. So that is already you know. So this is the groundnuts from which we are getting the oil. So this is groundnut. Next we wrote mustard seeds. So these are the mustard seeds which we are using while cooking. Next we had written almond. So this one is the almond. So these are the some of the examples of oil seeds, that is castor, groundnut, mustard and almond seeds. So these are the some of the seeds of the examples of pulses, cereals and oil seeds, and how they look like. You had already seen all these kind of seeds in your day-to-day life. It may be possible that you don't know the name of this seed. So we had seen how these seeds look like. Now let we see the next page number 23 in our textbook. So on the page number 23, two tables were given to you. In that you have to write. So in the first table you have to make a list of seeds. Write the name of the seeds which you have seen or you know other than the seed mentioned on the page number 22. Here you have to write the seeds that you have seen, but you had not mentioned those kind of seeds on the page number 22. The name of the seeds other than the earlier or the previously you had mentioned. So seeds that you have seen. So rather than these seeds, the cereal, pulses and oil seeds, we had also, or you might also had seen the different kind of seeds like jowar, maize, then after kidney beans, apple seeds also, cashews, lemon seeds. So these are the some of the seeds that you might have been seen. In the next column or in the next table you have to write the seeds that you have not seen. So it might be possible that you didn't see this kind of seeds like sunflower seeds, then sesame seeds, field bean, then banana seeds. Yes, banana has also seeds. We can grow banana by its seeds. Then pineapple seeds, papaya seeds. So these are the some of the example of the seeds that you have not seen, or you might not have noticed this seed of these fruits or the different items. So now let we see the answer for these tables. So here the answer for the first table is given to you, seeds that you have seen. So jowar, maize, kidney bean, apple seeds, cashews, lemon seeds. So these are the seeds that you might have seen, but you didn't mention this kind of seeds on the page number 22. So you can write the name of these seeds in this table. In the next table, you have to write the seeds that you have not seen. So here I wrote sunflower seed, sesame seeds, field beans, then banana seeds, pineapple seeds and papaya seeds. So these are the some of the examples that you might not have seen. So you can, if you had seen anyone or some of these seeds, then you can also write the name of the other seeds which you do not have seen. So now let me see how these seeds look like. So this is the picture of jowar. Next we had wrought maize, M-A-I-Z-E. So this is the picture of maize, or you can also know it by the name of the corn. So corn and maize are the same, or they are no same, or you can also know this maize by this corn, or you can also call this corn to the maize. Next here it's a kidney bean. Next we wrote apple seeds. So these are the apple seeds. Next we had wrote cashews. So these are the cashews. Next we wrote lemon seeds. So you had already seen. So these are the lemon seeds. Now next the seeds that you have not seen. In that we had written sunflower seeds. So this is the sunflower seeds. Some of you might have seen this kind of seeds. Next is sesame seeds. So these are the sesame seeds. Next we had written field bean. So this is the field bean. Green field bean. Then we had wrote banana seeds. So the banana seeds looks like this, small and black in color. The next seeds we had written, that is pineapple seeds. So this is the pineapple seeds. Then after we had written papaya seeds. So these are the papaya seeds. Maybe possible you had seen these papaya seeds. So these are the some of the example of the seeds that you have seen and that you have not seen. So now on the page number 23, next table given to you. Let me see that next table. So here in the next table you have to write or classify the seeds in the table given below. You have to write the sum of the examples of cereals, pulses and oil seeds. So on the page number 22 we had already written the sum of the examples of pulses, cereals and oil seeds. So here we can write the sum of the other examples also. So the examples of cereals, that is millet, wheat and maize, are the example of cereals. In the pulses we can write green gram, Bengal gram and field bean. Field bean is also a pulses. Then in the castor oil we can write groundnut, castor. In the oil seeds we can write castor seeds, mustard seeds and groundnut. So these are the some of the examples of the cereals, pulses and oil seeds. So now let me see these examples. So here the answers for the page number 23, the last table is given to you. Classify the seeds in the given table. The examples of cereals, in that I had written millet, wheat and maize. So these are the example of cereals. When you will break this kind of seeds, you will find many small pieces or in the powder form. So that's why it is known as the cereals. The examples of pulses, in that we had written green gram, Bengal gram and field bean. So these are the examples of pulses. So when you will break this kind of seeds, you will find two equal halves of these seeds and it will not leave the oily marks on the paper. So this is known as the pulses. And last one, that is oil seeds. So when will you rub this kind of seeds, or when you will make the paste or powder from this kind of seeds, they will leave oil, or they will leave oil marks on the paper. So that's why the seeds are known as the oil seeds, and we are getting oil from this kind of seeds. So in that I had written castor, mustard and groundnut. So these are the some of the examples of cereals, pulses and oil seeds. So now on the next page number 24, the another table is given to you. In that you have to write the seeds, name of the seeds that split into two equal halves after breaking, and in the another column you have to write the name of the seeds that are converted into many small pieces or powder form after breaking. So in first column, the seeds that splits into two equal halves, or that will break into two equal halves, that we had already seen the seeds which can be split into two equal halves, that are known as the pulses. So here you can write the name of the pulses and other seeds also. When you will break this kind of seeds, they will get two equal halves, or you will get the two equal halves of this kind of seeds. So let me see some of the example, that is green gram, Bengal gram, field bean, moth bean, peanuts, almonds, cashews and apple seeds. So these are the example of some of the seeds. When you will break this kind of seeds, you will get the two equal halves. So that's why from some of these seeds we are making dals. If you had noticed, the dal is the equal to part of the any of these pulses. So these are the known as the pulses, or you can say later we will see dicot seeds. So here it is also given to you, the seeds which can be split into two equal halves are known as the dicot seeds. So this kind of the seeds we had seen the example, and most of the pulses. So these are the known as the dicot seeds. When we are breaking this kind of seeds, we are getting two equal halves of this kind of seeds. So that's why they are known as the dicot seeds. In the next column, here it is given to you the seeds that are converted into many small pieces or in the powder form after breaking. So this kind of seeds are known as the monocot seeds. Here it is given to you that seeds which cannot be split into two equal halves. You cannot make two equal halves from this kind of seeds. And when you will try to break this kind of seeds, you will find small pieces or powder form of these seeds. So those seeds are known as the monocot seeds. Now let me see some of the example of these monocot seeds. And most of the cereals are of the monocot seeds. So like maize, jowar, wheat, mustard from the oil seeds, then corn, rice, millet and the banana seeds. So these are the some of the examples of the monocot seeds, that when you will try to break this kind of seeds, you will not get two equal halves. So that's why these seeds are known as the monocot seeds. So here the table from your page number 24 of the textbook is given to you. In the first column, the seeds that split into two equal halves after breaking, that means dicot seeds. The example of these dicot seeds are given to you, that is green gram, Bengal gram, field bean, moth bean. What is moth bean? That we will later see. Then peanuts. Peanuts is also known as the groundnut. That both are the same. That we had earlier seen what is the groundnut. Then almond, cashews and apple seeds. So these are the some of the examples of the dicot seeds. That means when you break this kind of seeds, they will split, or you can get the two equal halves of these seeds. So these are known as the dicot seeds. In the next column, it is given to you the seeds that are converted into many smaller pieces or powder form after breaking. So this kind of seeds are known as the monocot seeds. So the example of the monocot seeds is maize, jowar, wheat, mustard. Mustard is the oil seed and it is the example of monocot seed. then corn, rice, millet and banana seed. So these are the some of the examples of monocot seeds. So this is the answers for this table. Now let we see how the moth bean is look like. So this is the picture of moth bean. It is the example of dicot seed. When you will break this kind of seed, you will find two equal half of these seeds. It is look like a pigeon peas but different in color. So it is known as the moth beans. So these are the two different types of seeds, that is dicot seeds and monocot seeds. We had seen earlier three different kinds of seeds, that is pulses, cereals and oil seeds. Rather than that, these are the main two categories of the seeds, that is dicot seeds and monocot seeds. All these seeds are classified or categorized in these two kinds of seed, that is dicot seeds and monocot seeds. Here now the classification in the next table is given to you. The name of the seed first given to you, that is wheat, pigeon peas, mustard, ripgourd, bajra, maize, rice, or you can also take the mango seeds. So now we have to classify this kind of seeds in the monocot seeds and dicot seeds. The monocot seeds, that means when you will break this kind of seeds, you will not get two equal halves, or this kind of seeds cannot be split into two equal halves. So these are known as the monocot seeds. And dicot seeds, that means the seeds which can be split or break into two equal halves. So those are known as the dicot seeds. Now we have to classify these seeds into monocot seeds and dicot seeds. So now let we see the answer. The wheat, mustard, rice, ripgourd, maize and bajra are the example of the monocot seeds, and pigeon peas is the example of the dicot seeds. Now in the dicot seeds we can also include the mango seed. You had already seen the mango seed. When you will break this kind of seed, you will get two equal halves. So mango seed is also example of dicot seed. So we will write this mango seed in the column of dicot seed. So let we see the now answer. So this is the seeds of ripgourd. So this is the kind of monocot seed. When you will break this kind of seed, you will not split it into two equal halves. So this is the example of monocot seed, and how picture of the ripgourd seed, how the ripgourd seeds look like. So now let me see the answers for this classification. So these are the classification from your page number 24 of the textbook. The examples of monocot seed, that is wheat, mustard, rice, ripgourd, maize and bajra. So these are the monocot seeds, and the dicot seeds, it's a pigeon peas. And we had also add another example, that is mango seed. So it is the also kind of dicot seed. So mango seed will come in the column of dicot seed. So this is the answer for your classification of monocot seed and dicot seed. So in this video we had seen some of the examples of the seeds of cereals, pulses and oil seeds. And we had also seen that the seeds that can broken into two equal halves and not leaving the oily patches on the paper while rubbing, so those kind of seeds are known as the pulses. The seeds which turn into broken pieces or powder, so that's are known as the cereals. And in the oil seeds, so the seeds releasing oil while breaking into pieces or making the paste or powder, so those kind of seeds are known as the oil seeds. So we had seen many examples of the cereals, pulses and oil seeds and the picture of the seeds. Then we had seen two different types of seeds, that is dicot seeds and monocot seeds. In that we had seen the seeds which can be split into two equal halves, so those kind of seeds are known as the dicot seeds. And the seeds which cannot be split into two equal halves, so those kind of seeds are known as the monocot seeds. And we had seen many examples of these monocot seeds and dicot seeds. Now next one activity is given to you on page number 25. So all the previous exercise, that is tables, on the page number 22, that you had already written from the activity which was given on the page number 22. Then after tables on the 23 number page number, that you have to write, which we had seen in this video, and the tables which are on the 24 page number, that you have to also write those tables, and you will get this file in your study material. So now on the page number 25, one activity is given to you. So now let me see this activity. You have to perform this activity in your homework. So what you have to do in this activity? So for that, you have to take 2 to 3 monocot and dicot seeds. You can take any monocot seeds and dicot seeds which are available at your home. Then after, you have to sow the seeds in a teacup, plastic bag or open space around your house. You have to sow these seeds into teacups or plastic bags, or any open space is there around your house, then you can also sow these seeds at that place. Then after, see that they are exposed to sunlight. If you are sowing these seeds into teacup or plastic bag, then you have to put this plastic bag and teacup in the area where the enough sunlight is available to these seeds. Now water the plants timely. Every day you have to water this plant time to time, and daily you have to observe them. So observe them daily, and you have to make the observation, and then after, here some questions are given to you. So you have to write the answers from this activity. So let me see what are the questions that you have to write or you have to observe in this activity. So here first question is given to you. Write the names of the seeds which have sprouted first. You have to write from the seeds that you have taken. You have to write the name of the seeds which have sprouted, or in which you have find the green shoot that is coming out from the soil the first. So you have to write the name of the seeds in which you have found this. The next question, which seeds have grown by 5th day? The seeds in the every teacup, you have to sow these seeds, 1 or 2 seeds of the same kind, and then after you have to write here in the second question, which seeds have grown by the 5th day. In which seed you have find the green shoot that is coming out from the soil on the 5th day. You have to write the name of the all that seeds. Next, in the third question, which seeds has grown the tallest? At that time, which seed is grown the tallest or has the green shoot that is the tallest one, you have to write the name of that seed. And in the last question, which seeds were the first to sprout bearing 2 leaves? In which seed you will find the first 2 leaves, you have to write the name of that seeds. Till that, you have to observe these seeds daily. So this is your homework. In the homework, you have to take the 2 to 3 monocot or the dicot seeds. Then after, you have to take how many seeds you have taken, that much of teacup or plastic bag you have to take, and you have to sow that seeds in this teacup or plastic bag, and put that plastic bag or teacup in such an area that they are getting enough sunlight and in open area, so they can get also air or carbon dioxide as we had seen from the air. And then after, water that seeds time to time regularly and observe them daily. So from this activity, you have to write the answers which are given here on the page number 25. So till now we had discussed what we had seen in this video, that is 2 different categories of the seeds, that is cereals, pulses and oil seeds. Then we had seen 2 different types of seeds, that is monocot seeds and dicot seeds. And the example of these all kinds of category, that is pulses, cereals and oil seeds, and the examples of monocot seeds and dicot seeds. Then we had seen this activity that you have to perform in your homework. In the next video, we will see the germination of these seeds. What are the process? That is occurring from the growth or the development process occurring from seed to plant or seed to tree. And then we will see some of the exercise for this chapter. So what we had seen in this table in this video, that you have to write, and this PDF you will get in your study material. Thank you.